You actually are a God service provider. You have officially, that is your ego title. You have already mastered ego on earth. And in that capacity, you kind of left off with spiritual ambition as what you have dedicated yourself to in this lifetime.
Good morning, my friend, and welcome to Friday. It's finally Friday, and it is finally Libra. Thank Goddess. God Universe gives us a break. Venus rules the earth, Libra rules the earth. It's going to be cozy, and we're finally going to be able to restore balance. From my smartphone to yours, keep streaming for your Friday Namaste Today. Welcome to Namaste Today, a balanced way to start your day. I'm your host and spiritual motivator, Sensei Chris Watecki. I'm on a personal mission of light to stand in my heart and raise a vibration, and I am so grateful to be of soul service to you. Namaste, my brothers and sisters, and welcome to Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I'm so excited. This has been a tough week, tough Virgo, and we're finally in Libra. That means the universe does want to restore balance and order, but we may be up for a little bit of a slippery slide. Many of us will find the scales tip this weekend. So I'll give you some tips in the Megascope to kind of help you along that path. But first, let's take a look at your zodiac weather. This zodiac weather is for Friday, September 23rd, 2016. Looking ahead at the 3-day weekend moodcast, today is going to be sunny and easy breezy. Saturday will be overcast with a chance of some moodiness or light showers, but Sunday is partly cloudy and then again super dreamy. Today, however, I predict sunny and super cozy. Welcome to the lovely vibration of Libra. Now, the Great Human Walk has reached Step 1 Libra today. That means the ruling channel is number 1, I love. And that means the ruling planet is actually the sun. Now, our emotional focus today is seeking comfort in cozy Cancer. The moon is in Act 1 of Cancer. You might be a little testy at first, but it's only so you can find that perfect Goldilocks kind of spot. And our mental focus is finally direct. Mercury is direct at step 14, so we are thinking about where we belong. Now, truly, the sun is going to cross Jupiter in the next 3 days, and that means with all the planets and the way they line up, we are opening up to our destiny. So I'll give you some tips to opening up to your destiny and maybe avoiding a scale crash. But first, steep yourself some tea, and let's have our daily tea time. Hello, friend, and welcome to our tea time. Today's tea time topic is my sphere of influence. My sphere of influence. This is what I describe as my responsibilities in spirituality. You know, I think that when we see things getting changing, fate taking over, looking like things might be a challenge, you know, for those of us who walk in the light, at least I can say this myself, I look at all of it and I feel like it's my duty to help all of it. Okay, like, and then I go, wow, ego check. I can't save the world. You know, don't put that on myself. So, what is my duty in the light? And what I've come to is my sphere of influence. All right, my light, my love, naturally laws of attracts. I don't have the highest YouTube numbers in the planet. You know, we have a very modest little group here that shows up for breakfast every morning. But I understand how sphere of influence works, and I came to see this over the years as my ego relaxed about its definition of success. In my humble opinion, our duty is to anything in our sphere of influence. In other words, who are we supposed to help? We're supposed to help the ones who ask for our help. That's very important. Ask. And those who ask in our sphere of influence. And our sphere of influence means that they come into our day in and day out life. Okay. Now, with my show, for instance, you may go, well, did I ask? Yes. When you hit play on a page that you found, you requested to see what I have. That was a request. You asked. So as far as I'm concerned, you fell into my sphere of influence, the people that watch me already, and you asked to know about what I have, and I gave it, and that is my duty as far as I'm concerned. I believe as a light walker, my duty is of the people that ask for my help in my sphere of influence. This allows me to take off the pressure of having to get through to the president. You know what I mean? Or like anything else like that. Like, I would only try to get through the president if I found myself in the sphere of influence of the president. In that case, I would feel like it is my spiritual duty. Now, in a higher calling, this is the beginning of our destiny and network of light. And our network of light is sphere of influence to sphere of influence. The universe has a beautiful way of already doing this, and it's the stars in the sky. Okay? Each star in the sky in outer space is glowing bright by itself, actually, loving itself, actually, shining light in its area and everywhere around it. And it only knows where it is by the other stars also doing the same. And they only know where they are by the other stars doing the same. And every navigator on every planet, on ships and airplanes who wants to know if they're lost, they too are using these bright lights to navigate their life. To me, our job as light walkers is to walk that light, to boogie that light every day, to be the brightest star that we can be, to the sphere of influence, the planets that choose to orbit us, the planets that choose to take from our warmth. But also at the same time, there's a mutual respect. These, people must ask. Like I said, that is a boundary that has to be in place before you let them orbit around you, because it can get heavy. Let me tell you, it has to be, and deny if it's too much. But the point here is that I believe, a lot of people have said, Chris, what should we do? And as things are shifting on Earth here so fast and in kind of fury, well, the first and foremost is to walk the light. To walk the light, because in your sphere of influence, you will illuminate. And among your sphere, there's another star. And that star will glow brighter, seeing you glow. And then a star around them will grow brighter, seeing her and him and her glow. Each of us will just keep glowing brighter and brighter. And really, all the stars in the sky that start glowing brighter fills in all the dark space, fills in all the unknown, takes away fear. Fear can only exist from unknown. To add light to these situations, such as knowledge or love, does take away the fear, because once we are empowered with understanding, we don't surrender to fear. Okay, so I believe, my fellow light walkers and light keepers, there are people who just are like fireflies that don't walk the light, but they sit in it and they twinkle from their porch. You know what I mean? Like, there's different levels of what you're comfortable with, but for everyone, I believe it's time to glow bright, live in your heart. Be the star you were born to be. And don't worry, you're not alone. I'm twinkling over here to help you, and you have a sphere of influence of other stars twinkling around you. And together we're going to light this party up. All right. Now, that said, I think we are opening to destiny. And so I'm going to do the megascope now, where I'm going to channel my guides about opening destiny and giving you some things to keep in mind as the sun crosses over Jupiter in the next 4 days, opening us up to destiny, opening us up to great things. I'm going to take a sip of tea, and I'll tell you what they say. Oh, and I needed that tea. Okay, so basically, Spirit was cute just now. I was kind of giggling. Spirit said, first of all, you might be surprised what you're about to see. Part of that's because it is something we've held off as far as looking at, as far as the destiny, things we might have thought. But what was most fascinating from Spirit was that what this destiny is. is a Jupiter Libra destiny, which is in this moment, it's tied to a relationship you wanted with you. It's kind of like your destiny is a character you've always wanted to play and you've always felt you could play well. And you might say, is that who you really are? For the moment, for this lifetime, yes. So a lot of people, it's time to enter into that cozy relationship with yourself that you've always wanted. To enter into that relationship where you are having fun in costume on Earth, and it's Halloween lifetime, and this is going to be fun because I've always wanted to do this and be this, and it's a very private mirage, twinkle in destiny. And remember, we want to choose the path that lights our heart because then we shine the brightest. Now, that said, I have some right brain logic for you. How to open to destiny. Step 1. Do you believe in unlimited possibilities? Do you believe in unlimited possibilities? So you must believe in unlimited possibilities to open up to your destiny. Okay? Anything is possible, is what that means. Step 2. Do you believe in yourself? You must believe in yourself to open up to your destiny. If you don't believe in yourself, you're resisting and it might not come along. And step 3, are you willing to try something new? So not only must you be, believe in unlimited and open, but you got to try something new. Get off the couch. Be willing to open a door that you hadn't opened. If you answer yes, yes, and yes, you are ready and open for your destiny, my friend. Now, for those who are watched over by my personal sensei service in a very personal way, today in your Daily Zen, I'm going to give you Libra checks and balances, like this little guideline to help stay in balance and not fear falling out of balance, because that's what a lot of people tend to do when we first fall into Libra, is we fall out of balance. And at your 3 o'clock eye candy, I'm going to report how sophisticated your Libra scale is. So some of us can only weigh heavy things. Some of us have a very refined scale of balance. I'll tell you how refined your scale is at 3. Now, for those who are watching on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. I thank you ahead of time. And if you'd like to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on my handle of CWitecki. And if you'd like to find out about the bright star you really are, come on down to SeriousJoy.tv, in fact, or .me. Both work. Right now, I'm holding a contest. In fact, I'm doing a Facebook Live next Friday, actually. It's going to be at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, where I'll be drawing the winners. People who four readings I'm giving away, and these readings are based on people who've signed up and tried my personal sensei service. So it's $1.99 to try. You might win a reading, and it's me help you, you help me. There are some things I only say for those who subscribe. It's a way of asking a little deeper. All right, friend. Well, have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the beginning of lovely Libra. Remember, Sensei loves you, and live, love, be.